Hey guys, Dustin Mansell coming to you guys from Las Vegas, Nevada. In this video, we're going to go over an update about paid per letter. Yes, I'm downstairs in my living room right now. You can see the fire behind me. You can see the TV right here. My wife's beautiful decorations for Valentine's. And we're going to tell you guys exactly what's going on with paid per letter right now. There's a lot of people out there that have their own opinions. They think that they're lawyers. They don't know what it is that we're doing, but we are changing people's lives. So you can either listen to what they got going on, or you can listen to what we got going on. We got a presentation we did last night that had people in tears. Fast forward, there's a shortcut in the bottom. You can fast forward to that part and get some tissues because this is changing people's lives. We're talking about a mother that hit up her daughter looking for extra income, and the daughter was able to show it to her, and it brought her to tears. Now, can you find this for free? Yes, you can. You can. You could also find out for free how to change your oil. You could also find out for free how to train your dog, or you could go pay somebody to do it right. Take a course, whatever the case is. So we got a course that's going to show you how to do it right. We got people that are going to proofread your templates. We're going to do everything you could imagine, make sure that you are on the right track to succeed. But before we get started, hit that subscribe button right down below. Make sure you'll get all the alerts that I got going on. And then at the end of this video, we're going to give you guys a cool little surprise. So watch it all the way through. You ready? Check this out. Too quick. All right, let's get back to this. All right, so we're going to tell you guys right now about a little known method, we'll call it, that you can earn letters for up to $5, by the way, for writing a letter. Now, handwritten letters does not need to be handwriting. It just needs to be written by you, by your hand. We don't want to cheat the system. We don't want to try to pay anybody else to write them for us. You have to physically write the letters on your own. It's what we call it, work from home. You got to put a little bit of work from home to get some of that money that's paid to you, right? So right now, this is our presentation on how to get paid up to $5 per letter for handwriting a letter, okay? Now, before we get started, we want to be very, very transparent. There's a lot of people on the internet that are completely misguiding people on our words and how we show this opportunity to people. So we want to be as transparent as we possibly can be right now, okay? So a little bit about us. We're a Nevada-based company, okay? We teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, which also include casinos. 7 out of the 8 corporations that you're going to write to, you're going to receive online coins. But in this course that we show you guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to teach you guys how to convert those coins into cash via online. It even says gaming, which is true, but we just call this converting these coins into cash. You're going to hear from the creator of this in a little bit here to explain to you how much money she made last year doing this same exact process. More than cops, more than teachers, more than firefighters. It's just absolutely amazing what we got here, okay? So the whole conversion process takes just minutes, literally, okay? So this is where we get really, really into you right now, okay? So if you're not paying attention, you're watching the TV, pay attention right now. If casinos or online gaming conflicts with your beliefs, then this opportunity is not for you. It says it's not suitable for you, but it's not. It's just not going to be for you. So we don't want to have you waste any more time here with us because this is what we're going to get into. So you guys could go and check out now. We do love you. We do appreciate you guys spending some time to come check us out. But if this is against your beliefs, then this is not going to be for you at all. Okay. So there is one corporation where coin conversion is not required. What this means is when you write the letters into this corporation, you could actually convert that to your bank account. Actually, not your bank account, convert it via crypto. They don't require you to actually convert them at all. So if maybe you go, all right, well, I don't mind writing letters, but if I don't have to convert them, then yeah, this one company will. It takes a little bit longer for them to put the coins onto your account, but you can take that money out from them without converting those coins, which means you don't have to do any online gaming at all. All right. So who is this for? I think it's for anybody, right? But we'll just go straight to the point. Stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, retarees, anybody looking for extra income. You got college kids who are looking to, maybe they need some extra money. You got the single mom that needs some money for extra diapers. You have the single dad that maybe needs to cover some sort of expense, right? I can tell you this much. I know that I've needed an extra $200 before, and I've had to go and beg and borrow. I hate begging and borrowing, right? If you need that extra $200, this is for you. This is for you right here, okay? So some of the requirements, you need to be 18 years of age for most of the corporations. There's a couple that you need to be 21 years or older. You must reside in the U.S., Canada, excluding the Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, and the province of Quebec, okay? We'll show you at the end of this how you can actually share this program with others to make money. You could be anywhere in the States. You could be anywhere in Canada to share this with anybody to make money. But in order to actually write in these letters, unfortunately, Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, and the state of and the province of Quebec are excluded, okay? So can you write? That's a big question. If you go, man, is this legit? Is this real? Well, we ask you one question. Can you write, okay? Because we teach you exactly what to write. We teach you what to write, okay? We also show you who to write to. You do not need a list. This is the first thing that people go to in their brain is, man, my list isn't that big. Who am I going to write to? Do I got to go buy a list? No, we show you who to write to. There's no upcharges in buying a list and going and bugging anybody. We show you exactly what to write and who to write to. This is the key here, okay? Because you guys can go find out how to do this for free. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to beat around the bush. You guys can go figure it out how to do it for free, okay? But when you find out how to do it for free, nobody's going to check your work to make sure it's right. The person who's been doing this for 20 months is not going to be able to check your work to make sure it's correct, right? So that means that when you write in these letters, you better hope that you're doing the right stuff. You better make sure that it's the right ink. You better make sure it's the right size paper. You better make sure everything is correct, because if not, 5 to 6 to 8 to 10 weeks, whatever it is, once they start putting those coins in your account, if you don't do it right, you ain't going to get any of those coins, which means you just wasted time, you've wasted energy, and you've wasted money on materials, okay? So the specialty that there's a bunch of special things that we do, but one of the special things that we do is we check your work to make sure that it is correct. Now, is it guaranteed that you're not going to get rejected? No, it's not. We are not guaranteeing any of that at all, because we don't know if you're going to actually go off the template that we approved. There's people, over 40% of people that have already joined us. We got over, I think, 1,700 people with paid per letter already in the first 2 weeks, that they still send it in the template, even though they read through all the whole course, they're doing it wrong. Okay. So
40%, by the way, it's about 40% of the templates that come to us are missing something, spelling something incorrectly, have things in the wrong order, even though we give them the template to follow. It's actually crazy to me just how many errors there are, but that's exactly what we do, is we make sure that those errors, we correct those errors so that now you're working off a template that's your own, that is in perfect order.
Correct. Okay. So that's a big deal that you guys get right there, is we actually approve, the ladies do, and some people in the back as well. We got a big team that's approving them. Okay. So you mail the letters, you get paid. That simple, that easy. Okay. So if anybody's ever telling you going, oh my goodness, it's a scam, the only person that could really be scamming you right now is you not doing the work. If you write the letters, you send it into us to proofread the template, and you go off that template exactly like we approved, you're going to be good. Okay. You're going to be all good in the hood, is one of my sayings. Okay. So the letters got to be handwritten, not handwriting, not cursive. They can be, if you're going to do every single letter that way, but they must be written by you. So if your brain goes, like mine did right away, and goes to, how can I have somebody do this for me while I get the money? Get rid of that. These companies, they have strict terms and conditions, and they look at everything with a fine tooth and comb and everything, right? They go through it all. So you have to write them. So if you don't plan on writing the letters yourselves, you want to go give it to somebody else to do, just stop it. You need to handwrite those letters. And now, if you do have a sibling or a cousin or aunt or an uncle or something that wants to write them on your behalf, great, but they have to be the same ones that write it the whole entire time, okay? You're going to get these credits put in your account anywhere from 5 to 6 weeks, maybe a little bit more as well. There's different casinos. We've actually had some people that, are writing to different of these corporations, and it could take 5 weeks. It could take 4. It could take 12. Depends on what you're doing. We don't really have it at set time, but just know that once you're in their system and you're writing these things, and it's going to be around 5 to 6 weeks that you're going to see these coins and these credits get put into your account. Okay. Now you get to do this from the comfort of your home. I do have a nice dress shirt on right now because I'm doing this presentation. Down below, I'm in sweats. Okay. I got no shoes on. I'm chilling out from my house right now, looking at the back of Las Vegas. You can do this wherever you want to. If you look at our testimonial group in our Facebook group, people are getting their Hummers fixed in writing letters. people are watching their daughter at doing a show for their school writing letters. There's people that are watching their kids practice for baseball, lacrosse, football, and they're writing letters. You can do this wherever you want to. That's the beauty of this whole entire deal, okay? It takes about 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your writing speed. So if you are a slow writer, it's going to probably take about 6, maybe 8, maybe 10 minutes to complete a whole entire letter, right? It's about 100 words or less each letter. And each letter is going to have different promo codes you got to put on there, which we show you how to do. But the average right now is about 4 to 6 minutes. If you're a slow writer like I am, I'm lefty, mine's horrible. It's going to take me about 10 minutes, right? If you're quick, you've been doing this forever, you've been writing forever, you love to write, it's probably going to take 3 to 4 minutes, okay? So depending on your writing speed, it's going to take about 4 to 6 minutes. It's going to be about 100 words that you can, that it's going to be from start to finish, okay? So an example of how much you can make. Okay, now just bear with me here. We're not saying this is going to happen because I get it. I've been in this online industry forever. I'm the marketing arm of this. Lisa and Julie are the ones that came up with the course, the creators. They've been doing this for 2 years, making money doing it. Okay, so if you do what we're saying and you every single week write 10 letters a day, and which is 5 days a week, you can make $250, and which is up to $1,000 per month. Okay. Now, that is, as I told you, 4 to 6 minutes is our average. So that being said, you can do 10 letters in less than an hour for the most part. If you take a little bit longer, maybe take an hour or two, but that's an extra $1,000. So some people, may go, well, $1,000 is nothing. I can tell you this much. If you got a 9 to 5 and you got $1,000 missing out of your paycheck, you would realize it, and you would go and talk to the owner of that company to get that money, right? So $1,000 is a lot for a lot of people. And to me, it would pay a car payment. It would pay a registration. It would pay insurance, right? There's certain things that would pay for just from 1 hour per day. Okay. Now you want to make more, maybe $1,000 isn't your jam. You go, man, I need 2,000, then write 20 letters. I need 3,000, Dustin. Well, then write 30. Well, man, you know what? 3,000 is good, but I really want to buy a new house and the mortgage is 4,000. If I can make an extra $4,000 a month, count me in. Well, write 40 letters, right? This could be, even if you write 10 letters per hour, it's 4 hours of work per day, Monday through Friday, making $4,000 a month. I don't know about you guys. There's a lot of people that I know that do not make $4,000 a month, and they bust their hump every single day. They get up to an alarm, they jump in their car, they go through traffic, they have to deal with the boss who was on their butt, they got to dress a certain way, and they don't even make $4,000 a month. You can spend 4 hours a day and make up to $4,000 a month. Right? You just want to make more? Keep going. There's no limit into how many of these letters you can write in. There's a limit, you being human, how many you can do, right? You can only do, like I said, 4 to 6, one for every 4 to 6 minutes. So you're not going to be able to do 10 per minute, right? Legally, because then you're just going to get your account shut down. But as many as you can do, if you take this as a 9 to 5, you can make a ton of money doing this. All right. So the longevity of this is pretty awesome. Okay. Now, paid per letter, we've been around for about a month. Okay. We went live about 2 weeks ago to everybody here in the States and Canada. But the opportunity's been around for decades. And we're talking about, we got people that are writing for us right now that we're writing back in 2001, where actually they had to put their CD, a CD would get sent to them. They'd have to put it into their tower at their house with their AOL dial-up, right? And then they create these accounts with these corporations, and they have to fax in these promo codes. Well, a lot of people are taking advantage. With faxing, you could go and hire automation to get those set up. So the casinos have changed their method of doing that. Okay, so just want to let you guys know it's been around for over 2 decades, and it's going to persist as long as the companies exist. Do you think that online corporations that get paid for people that come to the website, and they also get a tax break for every single $5 of credits they got to send out as well, do you think they're not going to be happy with that? People go, well, what if we bring 1 million people? Well, I can tell you this much. If I owned the South Point here in Las Vegas, so I'm looking at it right now, and an extra additional 1 million people came to my facility every week because somebody started a program to show them how to come in and play some games, I would be thanking that company, right? So there's no saturation, there's none of that stuff. As long as, the number of people that are sending in letters does not matter. It's just going to be more and more for them because there are going to be people that abuse it. not abuse it. They're going to see how much they make and they're going to go, oh, okay, I made 1,000. I want to make more, right? And they're going to go do that as well. So, but that being said, a disclaimer, make sure that you're doing this responsibly, right? There are some people in there right now that are playing these games with us that haven't even got their coins yet, but just from those games, they're making a ton of money. But that's not what we're here about, right? We're here for you guys to make initial income, writing these letters, and then using these games to convert them, and you could do whatever you want to after that. But believe me, man, these online companies ain't going anywhere. And is it legal? It is 100% legal. These companies have to offer this in order to stay open. Okay. And us teaching you how to do it is 100% legal as well. As I mentioned, can you find it for free? Yes, you can. But would you want to go learn how to, make money in Forex for free, or have somebody tell you how to do it right away, right? Or if you're driving a car, would you rather go learn how to drive a car and hope you pass that test, or would you rather pay somebody to do it the right way? Same thing with training a dog. Do you want to go and look up all these things for free and train a dog? Or do you want to go pay to get it done right? That's where we come into play. We show you guys how to do it right. We proofread everything for you. Everything that we do is legal. Everything that that the corporation is doing is legal. It's all compliant as it gets. Okay. That's enough for me for now. I'll get back into the affiliate side of this after a minute, but I'm just one person who I jumped in because I love that I got a big following. And normally about 95% of the people that follow me won't do what I say, right? So to me, this program to offer to the 95% of the people that could actually go and write and actually make some money is really, really awesome. And that's why it's near and dear to my heart. It's why I go to bed at like 2 a.m. every morning. I'm up at like 7 a.m. every morning too. I'm excited to share this with people. But the person who's done this, the person who made $78,000 last year writing letters, is going to tell you guys exactly what is going down. Lisa, I'm going to stop my share. If you want to, please just let us know a little bit about what you got going on and how you started this process.
So I've been an internet marketer since 2005. I have 4 kids. My 2 younger kids were very little at the time, and I just really hated to punch a time clock and go work for someone else. And so became an internet marketer, had a lot of success. In 2013, I became a Amazon store owner and was very successful at that. When COVID came into play in 2000, Amazon started getting greedy. And by 2022, they basically told us we were not welcome there as a 3P seller anymore. And they kicked off about, I'd like to say about 50,000 of us. So because they're just pure greedy at that point. So at that time, in 2022, in the spring of 2022, I just started, I opened my own business, another business. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't like to work for anyone else. I like to work for myself. So I created my own credit repair company, and I've helped thousands of people basically repair their credit. But at the same time, I also wanted to do something to supplement my income as I started to grow that business. And so I have a cousin that actually works for a casino, and she said, have you ever, thought about writing for some sweepstakes? These casinos will pay you $5 to write it in. You have to learn how to play it, but you can get basically $5 for every letter that you send in, and by law, they have to do it. And so, excuse me, I started writing in May of 2022. And the first 8 months or so, I kind of played around with it a little bit while I was getting my credit repair company up. But at the beginning of last year, I really decided, hey, it doesn't take me a whole lot of time to write these letters. I personally do roughly about 13 to 15 an hour. So when I sit down, I focus because now my kids are older. But I started sitting down, and my goal was to get 60 off a day, Monday through Friday, around, the people that I was talking to throughout the day to help them to repair their credit, and talking to my real estate agents that send me business. And so what I did was I'd get up in the morning from 7 to 9. I do my, 30 letters. Then I would then do my credit repair most of the day. In the afternoon, I'd sit down as I'm waiting for calls to come through and basically bust out the other 30. And so I really started to consistently make that $1,500 a week, $6,000 a month, and just added income on top of my other company that I run. So, and I decided I was going to really kind of, grind it in and make sure I do it every single day. So whether I was at home, I was at my kid's soccer game, waiting for the game to start, or I was in Mexico on vacation, I always pulled my codes if I was going out of state, and I love to travel, and I travel a lot. So what I used to do is I would pull all my codes before I went on vacation. I do them when my kids are asleep. And then I would, when everyone woke up, we'd be out at the beach or we'd be out doing whatever we were doing. And as soon as I came home from my trip, I'd throw all those letters in the mail. So I never missed a week. Last year, I wrote every single week consistently, roughly about 300 letters a week. So I made $78,000. I just got my W-2G from the casinos I write for, because I do have to pay taxes on that money, though I really don't have to because I live out of a trust and I donated all that money to my trust. So
Show off.
But I still got my W-2G. So, and it told me how much I was making, and I made just a little over $78,000 in additional income that I did around my day job or around my other business. So I just decided back in November, I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go next. And I have this amazing program, and I'm literally sitting at my dining room table and I'm doing my letters, and it just like a light bulb went off. I had bought a program last summer called Master Resale Rights. Some of you on here, if you're internet marketers, may be familiar with that program. And what that program teaches you is how to make your own program. It literally teaches you the nuts and bolts of building your own program. So a light bulb went off, and I was like, I'm going to make a program based on what I've been doing for at that point 18 months that has brought in all this money. It's consistent income. Anybody can do it. And that's what I'm so passionate about PPL, is because so many programs in the past that I used to sell, people failed. The majority of people are not natural born salespeople. They don't have a following and they falter. And with this particular thing, anybody can do it. If you can write and you will actually do the writing, you can be successful. You can make money with this. I know people that I've shared this with now in the last couple months. Now they decided to start sharing it with people that are stay-at-home moms, that are, my next door neighbor's a retiree and she's struggling. So I'm like, look, I'm going to put you into this. I'm going to show you how to do this program. And she's now got a couple extra $1,000 coming in a month. So that's why I get so passionate about this, is I know that anybody can do it. If you can follow instructions, you can write, we can read your writing, you can do this. You do not have to sponsor. You can if you would like. That's a secondary income that you can actually make when it comes to this program. But anybody can write, anybody can do this. You can be proud to share it with people. It's not going anywhere. These companies have been around forever. They're multi-billion-dollar companies. We're bringing them users. It's a tax write-off for them. And so I created this program. I was very diligent. I did my research on it. Several of the companies I personally write for, and then I went out and found some more, did some research on those, and I built this amazing program. And the funny thing is I called Dustin up in December after I had built it out, and I already started to promote it, and I already started to make sales. And I was like, hey, Dustin, you have this software I saw on your Facebook, and like, how do I get it? Like, how do I get that software? I want to put it on my website, on this program I built. And, and then down the road, I want to be able to affiliate it for other people. And he's like, well, tell me what you got. And so I showed him, and he was like, mind blown. He's like, Lisa, do you realize what you have here? And I'm all, yeah, I kind of feel like, and I'm a Christian and I prayed on this, and the pieces just kind of all fell into place. And I really do thank the man upstairs for that, because he really did put all the pieces in place. And I tell Dustin all the time, he's a blessing to me. And I know he tells me the same thing in reverse. And I really just think that we are meant to help people. And that's why I love the community that we've created of helpers. When you join our program, you have an amazing source of help. You get the back office, you get Q&As. We do live Q&As a couple days a week where you can get on and ask your questions. But more importantly is our amazing Facebook community of writers. And what I love watching when it comes to our Facebook is I'm in there as much as I can, because I'm doing all the other stuff that is so important to keep this company, moving in the right direction forward for everybody, and adding new value and adding new companies, which I just added a couple this past weekend. And I have a bunch more I'm probably going to be adding in the next week or two. But the value in the Facebook community, I can't express it. When you have 2,000 people, and we're getting really close to those numbers here. I think we're at 1,700, 1,800 people at this point. And I pop in there and someone will ask a question, and I've got like 10, 15 people in our community that are answering, and they're answering it correctly. So they're clearly paying attention to what we're sharing, what we're teaching, and helping other people. And unlike a lot of the things I've been involved in the past, there was never that support system. But with PPL, you're going to have that support system. So there is no way that you can fail. We don't let you fail. There is no way that you're going to feel left out. This truly is a family. And if you're out there and you're on the fence on if this is for you, if you need a family and you need that support and you need a program that can kill it in more ways than one, you found the right home.
Man,
So
you said that perfectly. You give me chills right now. And let's go and hear from a couple of people in our community, like Lisa's talking about. Courtney, you there? I know you've been cleaning the house all day long, but can you explain? And I think you're on the top of the leaderboard. You're just amazing as it is. But can you let us know in about a minute how this changed, what you got going on?
Hey guys, can y'all hear me?
We gotcha.
Okay, awesome. I'm a mom of three, so I'm in my car listening to this Zoom. If
No
you know,
worries.
you know. So what's so funny about all of this is I'm like Lisa, I'm a believer, and I've always believed that God leads us to things, puts things in our path for a reason. Like I've always believed in that. And to kind of give you a little bit of my story, in 2017, well, I've battled with autoimmune my entire life. In 2017, when I was pregnant with my youngest, I got put on bed rest and my health was an all-time low. And that kind of got me into thinking, I need to figure out a way to make money from home because I'm on bed rest. We had just bought a house. Like, worst timing. I actually did not know I was pregnant when we purchased our house and started building. So it was just one of those things where I had to make income. So I started in the online space, started in the network marketing space, became a leader in that space, and a lot of people started looking to me for ways to make money from home. Then I realized that social selling just kind of burned me out. No, nothing against MLM whatsoever. It was an incredible time for me and my family and blessed us tremendously from 2017 to 2020. But when COVID hit, a lot of things just changed. And so that kind of got my eyes open into other ways to make money from home. And I would pray about it. I tried different things, and I got into digital marketing last year, which has, been incredible. And honestly, it led me to this because I really think that once I got into that mindset of, wow, like these kind of things are really what's the future, you know what I'm saying? Digital products. And then once I heard about this opportunity, my mom had been telling me, Courtney, you need to help me find a way to make money from home. I just want to do something. She's retired. And, all the MLM businesses I was in, my husband never was a part of it. He's a truck driver. And then when he heard heard me telling my mom about this letter business that I had found for her, he was like, what? That, honey, I want to do that. You've always done these side hustles and made this extra money for our family. I can write letters. I want to do this. So I was like, well, there's two sides to the business. You can write your letters, and then there's an affiliate side as well. I was like, that's kind of my jam kind of thing because I like helping show people ways to make money online. I like helping people. That's just my passion. It's not really pushing products and things like that, but I like the team building part of it, pouring into people, loving on people, helping mentor them. I feel like that's my passion and my calling. So he was like, well, you do the social media side and help me with the affiliate side, and I'll write our letters. So that was our game plan. I went live, or I went and did a TikTok, and lo and behold, the TikTok went viral and it's got like 1.6 million views on it, 80,000 comments. And I was like, what? And that night I sat in my bed and cried because I was like, this is it.
Yep.
This is where God has led us. I'm sorry, guys.
You're good, girl. You're good.
And we understand you, Courtney, because we feel the same way. So
yeah, like
it can be a blessing.
It is, and when you start having these conversations with these people and what the economy, how it's affected them, and how this opportunity can bless the single mom or the mama who's like me trying to figure out her next path because she just needs that extra $500 a month to pay a car payment or to pay for groceries. Lord knows how expensive that is now, and so having those conversations, my heart just lit on fire, and I could not stop sharing about this because I'm like, if I know how much this can change my family, and it already has. And I've been paid per letter twice, and both times were early. So thank you, Dustin and Lisa
At least,
and the
yeah.
team. You guys are amazing, but let me tell you, and the support here has been like bar none. And I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you and the opportunity. And I think I speak for all of the TikTok community too. And I know a lot of them are on here listening. Um, you guys being able to put something out like this to teach people and mentor people through the process and continually adding things to it and adding our app that's coming and all those amazing things, that's life changing. And if people can just grasp that this opportunity is in front of them and this is the way of the future, digital marketing is the future. Figuring out ways to make money from home in the cracks of your day, so I can take my clipboard while I'm in the car rider line and write letters while I'm waiting on my kids to come out of school. Like I signed up to write letters now, and I wasn't even going to do that, to be honest with you. I was just going to do the affiliate side. But after seeing how much it's impacted people, I mean, and just how simple it is to make this money, why would you not do it, I guess? So anyways, that's my story. I love you guys. If
Man.
you've been invited here, thank whoever invited you, because if you let this opportunity change your life, it absolutely will. And I was able to take my first payment from paid per letter and pay off my car. So that's one less $420 payment a month I have to worry about. So praise the Lord for that. And yeah,
I love
so
it.
that's
I
it.
love it. Normally we don't go on too long, but that right there, I got chills. I cried a little bit myself. That's from the heart right there, from a member. And that's just one. I'm seeing people that are giving her fire on here that could probably open up and be on it for hours of what this is doing to change people's lives. Like literally, when people grasp what is going on here, that's when you go, wow, this is something different. And it is way different, right? So we'll get into it. And Jenna, you're still on. I do see you on here. I would love to have you give us a little motivational when we're done here. You are the best at that. Send me a private message if you're good for it. I know sometimes you out there in the Hamptons, you are, got other stuff going on. But if you could end this for us once we're done, that'd be great. I was going to get to you, but it is what it is. If you can, please let me know. So, all right, let's go and get right into this really quick. So I'm going to share my screen again because that is a customer part of it, right? And you guys see it's going to change people's lives. It is. It already has. It's doing it. We're going to change more people's lives as it keeps going on. So the price for this course right now, it's 9 lessons. There's 19 total minutes. Now, I get yelled at from Lisa all the time saying, stop saying 19 minutes, right? But it is 19 minutes of videos. Now, we suggest doing about an hour, for to go through. Yeah.
An hour or two.
Yeah, well, hour the first time, then maybe in another hour or two, so that way you grasp it, right? And then go through the courses. But it really is 19 minutes of video, right? You got community support. You just heard from awesome
We don't want people rushing through it because that's where the errors come into play. So Dustin likes to say 19 minutes. I say 1 to 2 hours of really kind of absorbing what we're teaching you so that you really, really do it correctly and you grasp what you've got here.
Yeah, no, I get it, right? So, but either way, so community support's crazy. As we said, we got Courtney in there, there's Peyton, there's Spring, there's Mariana, there's man, I see some Tracy's in there. I see so many people in there that are always just answering the questions for us. Donna Schrock, like always, right now. If you missed your name,
Kyle, yeah, lots of guys in there
Kyle,
too.
yeah, Kyle
Nick,
too.
Kyle, yeah, Nick. They're all in there jumping in, answering questions. It's awesome to watch.
No, for sure, for sure. But and we got the template approval, right? You got start sending letters right away. If you start tonight, if you get the template set up or approved, you can start writing letters tonight. Now, will that happen this late? Maybe not, but pretty quick. Probably tomorrow you'll get your template approved. You can start writing. I suggest that you guys don't write until you're approved by the actual online corporation. You can start collecting their promo codes, but don't do it until you're actually approved, because you never know, there could be something that maybe you don't get approved with. But so the price for this is $224.99. It includes a $199.99 setup fee, and it also includes your $25 first month is what it includes. Okay. So that's the price to be a customer. You could be a customer and do this all day long. You don't ever have to do anything. You don't have to share with anybody. You could write whatever letters you want to and do your deal. Okay. Now we're going to get into a different aspect of this game, as Courtney was saying, and Lisa and myself and a lot of leaders are on here. We like to make some money by sharing something that's really, really cool as well, right? So we have a cool affiliate program that we have put on top. So Lisa has been the brainchild, and Julie with the course. I come into this whole thing with the affiliate program, and we mesh together really, really well. Okay, and it looks like somebody's right on my screen. Thanks for those blue lines. You're awesome. But anyways, so our optional affiliate program, you do not need to join this. You can write letters all day long. Don't have to worry about sharing this with a soul. You could be naked in your room, do it if you want to. You can do whatever you want to. But if you want to get paid by sharing this and getting paid a little bit sooner than thank you for that, Nick, by the way. If you want to get paid a little bit sooner than 5 to 6 weeks, and start sharing this program, right? Last Friday alone, and this is disclaimer, I guess I could put in here, not everybody's going to make this money, but we paid $101,000 in commissions last Friday. We were open for a week and a half, I think is what it was. And we paid $101,000 for the affiliate commissions for this program alone, right? And I'm just saying that not to show off, but it's super, super exciting that we were able to do that, right? And as we mentioned, people definitely got paid, all right? So how to qualify to get paid with the affiliate program? Well, it's the same as being a customer. You pay your $199.99 setup fee. That's going to be included in your $224. You're going to pay your $25 monthly. That's also included in your $224.99, right? You're also going to pay a one-time affiliate fee to be an affiliate. This means that not everybody that comes in is an affiliate. More people are going to write letters and people are going to be in affiliates. But if you want to make money share this, you're going to have to pay a $20 fee. Now, we may cut this off if we have too many people that are customers, or too many promoters. We have to have a certain balance in order to stay compliant. So that's why we put a fee on there, 1 and 2, to make sure that, hey, not everybody can make money in here, because we wouldn't be able to last if that was the case. So there's an affiliate fee that you put in there, all right? Now, how do you get paid? There's 4 ways to get paid. This is pretty cool 4 ways to get paid as well. You can get $100 for every direct referral that you bring in. You get paid that one time. So as they come in, you're going to get paid that $100 twice per month. I actually messed that up. I shouldn't say this. It's basically $100 one time, but you're going to get twice per month, paid twice per month. So if you bring in 1,000 people, well, this does not go that crazy. You bring in 10 people from the 1st to the 15th. That means at the 21st, you're going to get paid $1,000, right? You bring in 10 people from the 16th to the end of the month. That means on the 7th of the following month, you're going to get paid $1,000 as well. You bring in 1 person, you get $100. You bring in 2, you're going to get $200, so on and so forth. That's a one time, right? You're also going to get residual pay. You're going to get $5 per month for every direct referral. You're going to get paid $5 twice per month as well. I got to rechange the way that I said this, or I got to change it. But basically, if you bring in those same 10 people the 1st to the 15th of the month, then on the 21st of that month, you're going to get paid $5 for each direct referral on top of the $100. And every month that they're active, you're going to get $5 too. So you end up having 1,000 people that are active underneath you within, the first week or 2 or a month, whatever, how long it takes. You're going to get $5,000 per month just from your direct referrals. Okay. Now, people go, well, how do I get paid if I bring in, a Jenna, and Jenna goes and brings in 1,000 people? I want to get some money from that too. And we made it not to where there's different levels that are deep. We put a matrix in here, which means that we're community wide now, right? And so you're going to get paid 50 cents for every single person in your matrix that's down to 10 levels deep. They do not need to be direct, right? They could be spillover as well. You do not need to bring them in. If they end up in your matrix, you're going to get 50 cents. And 50 cents is really nothing, right? You can make 2 phone calls back in the day, a quarter for each phone call. But when you start getting to 100 to 1,000 to 10,000 people, it becomes a lot of money. And not including that, you're also going to get a match too. And that match is absolutely crazy. So every direct that you bring in, you're going to get 50% of whatever they make in the matrix. So you did bring in a Jenna, and let's say Jenna did go make $10,000 that month in the matrix, then you're going to get $5,000 of that for her effort as well. So the more directs you have, the more 50% matches you're going to make. That's what we just call rewarding the people who can go and push, right? Same thing with at a car dealership. The people that make the most money at the car dealership are what? The people that sell the most cars. So you want to make the most money with this, then go sell the most amount of courses to the people that need it the most. Okay. Everybody needs a car. Everybody needs to make some extra income as well. Let's get into the matrix a little bit. So it's 10 levels deep, 3 wide, 50 cents per each one, right? If your whole level 1 is filled up, you're going to make $1.50 per month. If your whole level 10 is filled up, you're going to make $29,524.50 per month, including level 9, level 8, level 7, level 6, level 5, so on and so forth. All right, depending on where they're at in your matrix, you're going to make that much money. All right, now let's go to how the matrix works. This is the big question that people have. Well, what is a matrix? How does a matrix work? What do we do here? Well, this is where you're going to get blown away. So it's a 3x10 matrix. So let's say this is the company. As the company brings people in, the first person goes right here. Let's say that this is Nick. Then let's say this is Let's go with, let me find some people that are on here. Let's go with Rebecca. All right. Then this one right here that comes in, this one is iPhone user, right? Well, they're going to go and fill up these three. Okay. Now let's say Kayla comes in. Kayla's going to end up right here. Let's say Nathan comes in. Nathan's going to end up right here. Let's say Connie comes in. Connie's going to end up right here. Just goes left, center, right, left, center, right. That's how it fills up the matrix. So the way that the spillover works is as if you're not filling up your matrix fast enough and your sponsor's filling up quicker than you are, it's going to go underneath you. Let's say this person right here is Connie. Let's say I brought Connie in. Well, Connie's over here in the green. Sorry about the green color. Looks like you're a little bit sick. You maybe had a bad car ride or something, whatever it is, but that's you. And decide you're going on vacation for a week. And by the time you get back, you're going to start really promoting paid per letter. Well, by that time, the person who brought you in may start bringing people in. And as you could tell, it has to go in a certain spot of the matrix. So these two people, this one and the one next to them, are now spillover from you. You're going to get 50 cents for every single person. Let's say that person that you brought in right there is Shally. And Shally just goes and crushes and brings in 10,000 people. Well, as long as they're in your matrix 10 levels deep, you're going to get 50 cents for every single person that Shally brings in. Okay, I'm not going to be here all day. Now, this is where I want to really have you pay attention. This is how the matrix works. I get a lot of people. We got over 1,700, something like that. I'm not sure the right number right now, already in our company that are in the matrix. Okay, and some people came in number 10, number 100, number 200, and they're like, man, there's 1,700 people, but I only see 4 in my matrix. Well, let me explain to you why. You get to build your own matrix. So let's say that the company is number 1. And let's say that the first person that comes in is A, and then B, and then C, right? Let's say C is you. Well, that means that anybody that A brings in is going to end up over here in A's matrix. So they're not going to be in your matrix, right? Anybody that B brings in, they're going to be in B's matrix, or maybe one brought them in and they fell underneath B, they're going to be in B's matrix, right? Now, anybody that ends up over here, guess what? They're going to be underneath your matrix. Let's just say that G came in and brought in 1 million people. Those 1 million people aren't going to be in your matrix because you're over here, right? So that's how the matrix works. You do get to keep every single person that is in your matrix, right? So if you're F that's right here, and any person that C is bringing in, it's going to go and help you fill out your matrix. Or if you're C and you brought in an F, anybody who F brought in is going to be in your matrix. They're not going to be outside your matrix, but you're not going to get anybody in your matrix from outside of it. So you won't see anything from B, E, H, K, A, D, G, J, all that good stuff, okay? One more time, ladies and gentlemen. This is the matrix. This is where it gets exciting. The whole matrix is filled up, $44,286 if you fill up your whole matrix. A lot of people go, oh, yeah, that's just so easy. There's so many, people to do it. This thing is going so crazy right now that people's matrix are going to get filled up, right? It's just going to happen. And even if you don't get it all the way filled up, just go and make it a goal, make it to where you get 10,000 a month on your matrix. You're going to create a lot of
money anyway.
The what?
Bonus money anyways.
It is bonus
I would say
money
people don't get caught up in their matrix. Focus on sharing it and helping other people and writing your letters. You're going to make enough money, and everything you make off this matrix is just going to be icing on the cake.
Correct. So in your back office, you get everything with being a customer. You're going to get duplicated capture pages just like this. You're going to get landing pages just like this. By the way, this capture page is at a 65% opt-in rate. What does that mean? That means that if 100 people see it, 65 people are going to opt in because nobody's seen what we got. They just don't see what we got going on. And that's why they're opted in. I mean, most of the people that we're sending traffic to have seen affiliate marketing, and it's always lotions and potions, and nobody's seen this, so they all jump in. And landing pages also follow up emails. So the thing that I do the best is I really put everything in automation. So you jump in. If you want to become a promoter, you become a promoter. You start driving people to your capture page. When they opt in, we do the follow-ups for you. We get them here. We do all of the work for you on the back end. Of course, you're going to need to do some, yes, but all this stuff is included, and tons of training. We did training yesterday, Q&A. We're doing another training on Friday, Q&A in the morning. We're also giving away some stamps, giving away a vacation to Las Vegas on Friday as well. And the only thing you have to do to enter that is to join in on our Zooms and be a paid member, okay? Speaking of being a paid member, make sure to get back to whoever invited you here, okay? Whether you got an email, a text message, a Facebook message, somebody went and knocked on your door, they sent you smoke signals, they give you a free fish, they give you a free puppy, Get back with them and get their link and get started right away. Tonight, January 31st, 2024, is going to be our first Matrix run, which means that anybody who's in the Matrix, it's going to get, anybody who's a promoter is going to get credit for anybody who is in the Matrix. So it's not too late to get in here tonight. And it's definitely not too late to get your spot in the Matrix. Will you make a lot in the Matrix right now? Probably not, unless you bring in a bunch of people before midnight tonight, Pacific Standard Time. But you'll be in the Matrix and be ready to go for the next month. So get back to who brought you here. If you're a customer right now, too, in your back office, you can see upgraded promoter. You click that, you pay your one-time $20 fee, and you become a promoter. Before I pass it to Jenna to end us here, I want to let you guys know one thing, okay? We are a community. We are a technology-based application. All right, we're not a course. That's not what we are. We're not only getting paid to write letters to online corporations. We have an app that we are going to be introducing to our team here very, very shortly that will have everything. You'll get one push notifications on when there's a sweepstakes, if there's a terms of service that has changed. You're going to learn how to do YouTube if you want to, learn how to learn cryptocurrency. You're going to be able to learn foreign exchange. You're going to be able to learn affiliate marketing with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is that you're looking for. There's going to be so many different things in the back of this app. We are a technology-based firm. We are not just paid to write letters, although that's our main thing. That's why everybody is so crazy about coming in, which they should be. But we are a huge, huge organization of a lot of courses that are involved, okay? Right now, if you come in, when you come in, you are at the forefront of something that's going to blow people away within the next couple months. We have been on calls with Lisa and I, with Nicholas and I. We have some exciting things to offer everybody. If you've been that person that's waiting and looking, how do I make money online? What do I do? One, you got it now with paid per letter. Two, you're going to have every single course you can imagine how to make money online. If you do those courses, you will make money online. You'll be able to do what Lisa's done. You'll be able to do what Courtney has done, what Julia's done. Their TikToks, million plus views on their TikTok. You're going to be able to learn that as well. If you've been praying to God, trying to figure out how can something just get put on my lap where I could finally quit my second job or not have to bust my hump every single day, thank the person who brought you here because you have found it. You have 100% found it. Okay. Jenna, please close us out with your amazing, amazing motivations that you do all the time. Let's see. You are a co-host, so you should be able to unmute yourself. Oh, is Jenna not? Is she not ready? She texted me she was ready. Let's see here. If not, then we'll just kind of we'll end it there.
She had her hand raised a minute ago.
She did. She might have stepped away. She's in the Hamptons too on the water, so she's probably just showing off a little bit. All right. Well, I don't see her putting her unmuting herself. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we hope to see you guys on the inside. We really do. We hope to welcome you guys part of a community. When you guys come into the Facebook group, we're going to all welcome you in. We're a big, big team here. We're a positive team here as well. We try to not let the negativity drown us out. But yes. Lisa, you good?
Good.
All right. Michelle, I see you over there. You collecting promo codes? Hold on. Jenna just raised her hand. You should be able to mute yourself, girl.
Can you hear me? Oh my gosh. I felt like, oh my gosh, I feel like gag. Anyway, yes. So thank you for having me, Dustin and Lisa. You guys put on always an amazing training. I'll tell you, I didn't know who Miss Sibley was, but she keeps knocking me off that #1 spot. And I just want her to know I'll take second fiddle to her anytime. I'm #2 and I'll stay there. Okay. Because her story was so riveting. I tell you, I really feel for you and I'm so proud of you. And, you know, you and your husband, amazing testimony to this program. And I just want to let everybody know here that your mind, your mindset, your focus, your consistency, nobody can ever take that away from you. Your faith, your tenacity, nothing can ever replace that. So everyone here, I want you to look in the mirror and say, I can do this. In fact, there's one chant that I tell everybody, I am I will, I can. If you say those words to yourself, you can overcome anything. And the other thing I want to say is your past tense is not your life sentence. There's too many people that come here and they tell me, you know what? I failed. Well, guess what? You cannot get to success without failing. So fail fast forward. Get over it. Learn something new. You're here. This is a blessing. Thank God that Dustin and Lisa and Julie and everybody on the admin staff have the vision to give this blessing to you. But don't stay in your comfort zone. Comfort zones is where your dreams die. Okay. You're here for a reason. Pick up a new skill, learn something. I'm going to tell you a couple of free strategies that I'm using, and it's working. Okay. I met up with a friend. We were in Panera. Guess what I had? The letters with me. I had them on the side and I was writing until she got, I purposely got there a few minutes before and I was writing until she got there. When she got there, I put it to the side and she's like, what do you got over there? And guess what I told her? I said, I have a great little hustle. And I knew that I was meeting with her because she was going to tell me that she's struggling and that she's looking for something on the side. So you can do this very passively. If you're not a recruiter, stop thinking of the word recruiter. It's like, it's got like a, I don't even know, like cooties on it. Stop it. Think of it this way. Think of it this way. Your heart is so big that this is not about you. This is about how many people you can help. If you can take the focus off of you for 5 minutes and understand that just by sharing it, and you don't have to be a salesperson or a loudmouth like me. You don't have to even be that. All you need to do, honestly, is just share it. Tell people, listen, I don't know if this is for you, but could you just take a look at this and let me know your thoughts? And believe me when I tell you, people will take a look and take the emotion out of it. Whether they say yes or no, it doesn't matter. Your yeses will get you hundreds of dollars in your pocket, okay, as an affiliate. But your no's build you. You're the one who's going to get stronger with every no. And if you want a really good book, go get the book, Go for No, because that will help you shape your mindset that when you're talking to people, it's not about you. Get your ego out of the way. Put it on the shelf. You're talking to them, and you know what? People are hurting. We're going to probably go between 23 and 24 to the worst recession. Why do I know this? Because I'm an economist. This is what I do. And the MBA in finance, my MBA in finance tells us we're going to go into the worst of times. And guess what? The wealthy people are not concerned. It's the everyday people that are going to get crushed. So what we're doing here is we're building a culture of self-sufficient people who don't have to worry about the price of eggs going up or if gas goes up. You want to live in abundance, work for it. Dustin said it before. The only way you could fail here is if you don't show up. Don't treat this casually, because then your business will become a casualty. On that note, I give it back to you, Dustin, to take us home.
I always love everything you have to say, Jenna. You really give me goosebumps every single time. That being said, get back to whoever brought you guys here. Make sure to unmute your guys' selves on the way out and give a bunch of hollers to Jenna and to Courtney and to Lisa and to Julie. And let us know.
Dustin.
Either way. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Unmute yourselves. Say hello on your way out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lisa, Julie, Dustin, Jenna. Appreciate you all.
Guys are
Bye,
awesome.
Guys, thank
God
you.
bless y'all. Good night.
All right, bye, everyone.
Your person that brought you here, don't forget.
Yeah, call me. Don't try it.
Thank you.